حي على الصلاة حي على حي على الفلاح حي على
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in amma ba'd fa a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you all, brothers and sisters. I have put few things on the board and I have also given you sheets. The sheet has everything, but I thought if I put it on the board, it might make it little easy. On the board is only few important points that I have put, but the sheet has got more detail. Now, if you remember, brothers and sisters, then when we were studying nouns, we said the nouns decline. They are marfu, they are mansub, and they are majroor. But in its normal state, the noun is always marfu. If I say Muhammad, I mean Muhammadun. If I say kitab, I mean kitabun. Similarly, fi'l mudari'a has three moods. We call them moods. Okay, brothers and sisters? They are marfu, mansub, and majzoom. So if in its natural state, fi'l mudari'a will always be marfu. It will become mansub or it will become majzoom if there is something in front of it. Just like harf jar, ism majroor. Why did ism become majroor? Because harf jar came. Are you with me? Similarly, some things will come in front of the fi'l mudari'a and it will then, from marfu, it will turn to mansub or majzoom, Right now, up to lesson 14, it's all marfu. Then the mansub and majzoom forms will come. To you, this may seem like overwhelming. But whether this is so beautiful, so easy, take my word, easy, and so, enjoyable. You are going to love it. You are going to become master of this within 2 days. And I will be repeating it all the time. And the same sentence will be repeated all the time. And you will know it. Just like when we see a noun marfu, we describe it. When it is mansub, we describe it. So from now onwards, whenever you will see fi'l mudari'a, you will describe it from grammar point of view. What is it? Brothers and sisters, this knowledge will enable you to understand Quran in a much detailed and a deeper way, inshallah. You will see it, inshallah. So, brothers and sisters, in our own simple and unorthodox way, we divide fi'l mudari' into 3 sections. In your sheet, you will see the first column is al-af'alul arba. Now, actually there are 5, but the scholars make it into 4 because tazhabu is repeated twice. Got the idea? That is why they call it 4. And then the next column is the most important column, al-af'alul khamsa. You will always hear this from teachers. Al-af'alul khamsa. Truly speaking, there are 7. Are you with me, brother and sister? But tazhabani is repeated 3 times. You will see there in the sheet. So, from technical point of view, it is af'alul khamsa. What is the speciality of af'alul khamsa? Brother Hassan? Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. It's just simple as that. You will see noon there or you won't see noon there. Okay? And then we have the last section, which is mabni. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, we are only doing marfu, but I am just preparing you for mansub and majzoom. Brothers and sisters, 5 in your pocket is very easy because you will see the sign. Yazhabu. When you see damma, what will you say? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bidamma. Khalas. And when it will become mansub, that damma will change into fatah. And what will you say at that time? Fi'lun mudari'un mansubun bil fatah. See, not a big deal, brother. And when it will become majzoom, you will see a sukoon. I am only talking about 5 in your pocket. Brothers and sisters? So when you will see sukoon, what will you say? Fi'lun mudari'un majzoomun bis-sukoon. Khalas. And of course then we describe where the file is. So this sheet that you have been given, brothers and sisters, study it, master it, and you will master it within few days. You will have a comprehensive idea of fi'l mudari'. And this is so very essential, brother. Most of the times, students are unaware of this, or for some reason, the teacher does not explain in detail. But I felt from the very beginning that I must give you the details in a way which is very simple and you will comprehend, inshallah. Now we come to the af'alul khamsa, brothers and sisters, and which is noon aata hai, noon jata hai. So if you see noon, it is the sign of its being marfu. So how will you describe? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un Bi thubuti noon. And when you won't see noon, brothers and sisters, then either it is mansub or it is majzoom. What is in front of it will tell us. So when we study, you will find that it is very easy. But if the noon is dropped, brothers and sisters, then you will say, fi'lun mudari'un, either mansub or majzoom, bi hadfi noon, khalas, brother. And if you cannot say in Arabic, you can say it in English by dropping off the noon. But I assure you, brothers and sisters, you are going to love the Arabic terminology. You will love it. And it will become very easy on you. And when it comes to mabni, hunna, and antunna, brothers and sisters, we will describe that fi'lun, mudari'un, mabniyun ala sukun. But then we have to give further explanation. Is it in the marfu form, or is it mansub, or is it majzoom? Again, something in the front will tell you. So then you will describe fi mahalli raf'in, or fi mahalli nasbin, or fi mahalli jasmin, in place of. Okay, brothers and sisters, in the sheet you will see in the 5 in your pocket either lan or lam. I would like you to highlight it. Wherever it comes in the whole sheet, wherever it comes in the whole sheet, you will highlight lan or lam. Because these are the particles which will make the fi'l mudari'a mansub or majzoom. Now these are the common particles. There are another half a dozen more that slowly we will study. And then you will inshallah have a comprehensive knowledge of fi'l mudari'a. And you will see how beautifully it will make you understand the Quran, inshallah. So from now onwards, brothers and sisters, when the fi'l mudari'a comes, we will have to describe it. Okay? Is it 5 in the pocket? Is it af'alul khamsa, noon aata hai, noon jata hai? Or is it hunna and antunna? So we start again with lesson number 13, brothers and sisters. Ad-darsu thalitha ashara. It's very easy, brother. Everything is fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un. First part is third person, al-ghaib, mudhakkar and muannas. Hamidun yadhhabu. Sahi? Lesson number 13, brothers and sisters. Hamidun yadhhabu. Aminatu tazhabu. Sahi? Okay? And you make it jama. Hamidun wa aliyun wa hashimun yazhabuna. And then Aminatu wa Maryamu wa Zainabu yazhabna. Okay, fine, brother. And if we have to describe, we will describe in this method. Okay, brother? Anta tazhabu. Anti tazhabina. Antum tazhabuna. Antunna tazhabna. Ana azhabu. Nahnu nazhabu. Brothers and sisters, I know you have a lot of things to do every single day as a father, as a mother, as a student. You have so many responsibilities. But if you can just work for next 3 to 4 months on this project, brother, only 3 to 4 months, give this a top priority in your life, and inshallah you will achieve something most beautiful. I say most beautiful thing in the world you will achieve. which will be the nearness to the Quran. Brother? So work hard, give this project your top priority, and I'm going to work hard with you, and inshallah together we will achieve our goal. So work hard. Now, Mudariya, Madi and Amar, we have done all of it. You should practice. And we'll practice here also. And you will practice on your own, 2 at a time, every day. If you need extra sheet, ask Brother Muhammad, inshallah. Now, yesterday we also did very quickly exercise number 1. That complete the following sentences by putting fi'l dhahaba in its mudariya form to all the necessary situation in the sentence. Means you will decide which form will suit, will fit in the sentence, depending on which pronoun you are talking about. Okay, brother? Always look to the sentence and see whom it is being addressed. Are you with me? Whom are you addressing in the first sentence? Aisha. Ya Aisha means she is in front of you. Okay? So, now remember we are only using the mudariya form of dhahaba. So what will you say? Fi ayyi sa'atin tazhabin. Khalas. That's all. Got the idea? Now, in order to figure all these things, you must be strong in your mudariya. And that's what we have been practicing. And we will still practice, inshallah. Now, brothers and sisters, at-tullabu yazabuna. Sahih? It's easy, brother. Do you want to do one more time the mudariya? Okay, let's do it together, brother and sister. Yadhabu, yazhabani, yazhabuna, hiya, tazhabu, tazhabani, hunna, yazhabna, anta, tazhabu, tazhabani, tazhabuna, anti, tazhabina, tazhabani, antunna, tazhabna, ana, azhabu, nahnu, nazhabu. So keeping that in mind, see how the sentence is formed, and you put the proper verb form in it, brothers and sisters. Number 3, brother, I would call this halwa puri. This is very easy. Ana azhabu. Ana azhabu. Okay, brother? Fine. Ya ikhwanu. When you see ya ikhwanu means they are in second person, they are in front of you. So what will you say? Mata tazhabuna. Mata tazhabuna. Got the idea? Sister Sumayya? Inshallah. Ummi. Oh, brother. Ummi tazhabu. Ummi tazhabu. Muannas. Hiya tazhabu. Okay? Okay, let's do one more thing, brother. Huwa yadhhabu. Ana azhabu. Nahnu nazhabu. At-tullabu yadhhabuna. At-tullabu yadhhabuna. Al-awladu yadhhabuna. Antum tazhabuna. Anti tazhabina. Nahnu nazhabu. Ana azhabu. Anta tazhabu. Hiya tazhabu. Keep that in mind and everything is easy, brother. So ummi will be tazhabu. Fine. Ya banati tazhabna. Ya banati tazhabna. I'm only doing the verbs because you will write the sentence, inshallah. And we did it yesterday also, so it's just a revision. Ya Abbas, tazhabu. Huh? Lima la tazhabu ilal matari ma'ana ya Abbas. How will you translate this, brothers and sisters? Why you are not going to the airport ma'ana with us? Huh? Ya Abbas. Next one, brother. Nahnu nazhabu. Nahnu nazhabu ilal jamiyati bi sayaratil ujra. What is sayaratil ujra? Taxi. Huh? Sayaratul ujra is taxi. Huh? Abi yazhabu ila masnai fi saatil ashirati. Akhawati. Now this is third person. Do not confuse it with second person. Akhawati, my sisters. Yazhabna. Yazhabna ila madrasati bil hafilati. What is the translation? My sisters go to the school by bus. By khalas. So as you could see, it was not very difficult, brother. Next one. Now this is your real test. Okay? Now you got to figure out. And this is where, if you are strong in your mudariya, you will find it extremely easy. Complete the following sentence by putting the suitable fi'l mudariya in the blanks. Okay? Again, you will see whom you are addressing. Ya Sayyidi. So somebody is in front of you. Is it male or female? Male. So you will figure out now. Lughat al-Arabiyata. Tafhamu. Well, do you understand? That is a correct. Tafhamu or ta'rifu. Do you know? Like somebody will ask you, do you know Arabic? So you will say, Ata'rifu? Ata'rifu al-lughat al-Arabiyata ya Sayyidi? Sir, do you know Arabic language? That's it. Fine. Okay, brothers and sisters, what do you do with Qurat al-Kadumi? Nahnu nalabu. See, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, brother. Alhamdulillah. Kulla masa, in every evening. Okay. In the dormitory, what do you do in your dormitory, brother? You live there. Okay. Afi mahaji al-jamiyati taskununa. Taskununa. Okay, mashallah. Mashallah. Brother, what does the tajir do with his shop? Okay. At-tujaru yaftahuna dakakinahum. Dukan is singular, dakakinu is plural. Inshallah. Fi saati tasiyati. Very good. Al-mudarrisu darsa ala saburati. Yaktubu. Yaktubu. MashaAllah. Akhwatu Hamzata. Hamzata is mamnu min sarf. Sisters of Hamza. Sisters of Hamza. What are they doing in Jamia? They are studying. So what is the verb? Yadrusna. MashaAllah. Very good. Very good. Oh brother, Ana, come on, give me a break. Ana akrahu. What do you do with the Quran? You read it. Ana akrahu Qur'ana mafulun bihi kulla sabahin. Now, bus station. You are in the bus. Fi ayyi mahtati ya sayyidi tanzilu. Tanzilu. Which bus stop you will get off, you know. Ukhti and thalatha lugatin. So ukhti is a third person. Do not confuse because of the ya mutakallim as a second person. Ukhti tafamu, or what will you say? Tahrifu. Tahrifu will be better. She knows 3 languages. My sister, she knows 3 languages. Very good. Brother, what do you do with radio station? Listen. Ya fatayatu. تسمعنا تسمعنا في من أي إذاعة تسمعنا الأخبار. Are you with me? Inshallah. Because it was Antunna. Very good. Was it difficult, brothers and sisters? I don't think so. See, we worked little extra in the beginning with Mudaria, which gave us little idea of how the Mudaria is working. Now, this is another beautiful exercise. I would request you to write it separately later on. Sahih means correct it. The following sentences. It means everything is wrong in the sentence. Now you, with your knowledge of Fi'l Mudariya, you will be able to figure out. Okay. Ya Maryamu. Atarifina. Are you with me, Brother Abdul Samad? Tarifina. See, tarifu is wrong. You are addressing a sister. So it has to be tarifina. Very good. يدخلون الطلاب فصل. Brother? What? Why?
Because in the beginning of the sentence.
Yeah, mashallah, mashallah. Because in the third person, when you begin a sentence, it is always singular. The verb is singular. When you say yadkhuluna, there is a waw as a file. And tullabu also file. You can't have two files, brother. So you have yadkhulu, tullabu. Then tullabu is your file. Very important rule. Never forget this, brother. At-tabibatu yakhrujna. Hunna yakhrujna. Very good, brothers and sisters. Now again the same thing comes, which was in number 2. Yajlisna talibatu. Tajlisu. Are you with me? Tajlisu talibatu. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ya ikhwanu. Aina tazhabuna. Ya ikhwanu. Where are you going, oh brothers? Now you can ask each other this question. Aina tazhabu? Where are you going? What will you say to a sister? Aina tazhabina? Aina tazhabina al-an? Where are you going now? Okay? You can, start using these verbs in your everyday life, inshallah. Ukhti, yadrusu will be wrong because it is muannas. Tadrusu. Ukhti tadrusu. في المدرسة الثانوية. يا بناتي تكتبون لا يا تكتبن ما شاء الله. See, now your mind can figure out the right form. Are you comfortable, brothers and sisters? If some of you are not, inshallah with little hard work, you will be able to do it. Sister Nusrat will help you. Brother Muhammad will help you. Everybody will help you, inshallah. Brother Muhammad will help you. Brother Samad will help you. Brother Hassan will help you. All of you will help each other, inshallah. Sister Arifa will also help you, inshallah. Sister Maynaz will also help you. And Sister Rahima will also help you, inshallah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Ya Abbas, Maza Taqulina? No, you got to put it, then you have to give hijab to Abbas then. Okay? Maza Taqulu. Okay. Nahnu ashrabu? Nashrabu. Brother, fine. Satarjiu abi. Abi tarjiu? Sayarjiu. Wasn't it easy, brothers and sisters? You could figure out. Sumaya, are you getting there, sister? Inshallah. Brother, what is next? We have already learned it in detail. Yazhabu. So what is ya? Alamatu mutariya. And where is the fi'l? Zahaba. And where is the fa'il? Damir mustatir. Huh? Okay. Yazabuna. What is ya? Alamatu mudariya. Huh? And where is the fi'l? Zahab. And what is waw? Fa'il. And what is noon? Alamatu rafa. Yeah? Alamatu rafa, which makes it marfu. Okay? Tazhabu, same thing, brothers and sisters. Harfu mudariya, zahab is the fi'l, and fa'il is mustatir. Alhamdulillah, brother, we can understand this fully. If we were to learn it for the first time, it would seem like a big, big job. But you already know it, we worked it, and it's easy, inshallah. Yadhabna. Alamatu mudariya is ya. Okay, brother? Or harfu mudariya you can say. Huh? Harfu mudariya. Yazhabna, ya is harfu mudariya. Zahaba is the fi'l. And where is the fa'il? Noon. Noon is your fa'il. Then tazhabu, it's easy, brother. Tazhabuna, these are all very easy, brother. We have done it. Tazhabina, ta is harfu mudariya, zahab is fi'l, ya is your fa'il. Remember? And alamatu mudariya is noon. That's very easy, brother. So I'm leaving this here because we have done it many times before. Al-kalimatul jadidatu. Sayaratul ujrati. Taxi. Saffun. Jama is sufufun. Saffun means line. Line. Also sometimes saffun may mean classroom. It can also mean classroom. Akhirun, you know akhirun, last. Okay. Now, brother, we come to lesson number 14. This is where we learn amar. Fi'lu amrin. We have done it before, and Dr. Abdurrahim explains us very beautifully. I want you to go straight to page number, to the exercise number 3. Can you go to the exercise number 3, brothers and sisters? Brothers and sisters, you will write down there, Bab Nasara. What will you write down? Bab Nasara. Because the examples are all from Bab Nasara. And then when you go to, no, that was A. You remember? A. Bab Nasara. Then we have Ba. What is Ba, brothers and sisters? Bab Daraba. Ba is, all the examples are from Bab Daraba. And then what is the next one? Jim. What is in the Jim, brothers and sisters? Bab Fataha and Bab Samia. But as you know, we have already done the fi'l amar. Do you still want me to go in detail and explain you again, or you already know it? You already know it, okay. So I want you to go to exercise number 4. Sug. What is the meaning of sug? Form. Sugil amar. Sugil amar. Form the amar. Min af'al al-atiyati. From the following verbs. Now, I don't know how much you have retained in your mind, but let's start with Katala Yaktulu. Brother Muhammad, what will be the amar? Uktul, mashallah. Uktul. And can you form the 6 of them? Uktula, Uktulu, Uktuli, Uktula, Uktulna. Uktulna. Are you with me? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it in blue, inshallah. When it comes to fi'l amr, how will you describe this, brothers and sisters? I'm running short of space. I will write down here, brothers. Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala sukuni. Got the idea? It's very easy. Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala sukun. Where, brothers and sisters? In this and in this. We have done this before. Now, what about the other four? How will you describe them? How will you describe it, brother? I'm putting a sign like this. Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala hazminun ala azfi nuni. That's all, brother. That's all. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, if you can figure out, it will be nice. I will help you. We'll do the first line. Brother Hassan, dhahaba yadhabu. What will be the amar? Idhab. And can you say the rest of it? Izhaba, idhabu, idhabi, idhaba, izhabna. Now once you are strong in your mudariya, tazhabu, tazhabani, tazhabuna, tazhabina, tazhabani, tazhabna. That's all. You are going in that sequence, Inshallah, it will be easy. So if you have to describe idhab, how will you describe? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. And then you will say where the file is. But if you have to describe idhaba, what will you say? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi nun. What did you do from tazhabani? You removed ta and you removed the noon. Okay? It's simple, brother. Inshallah, you will be able to describe it, and we will be repeating it many, many, many times, inshallah. Jalasa yajlisu, brother Ijlis. Can you say the rest of it? Ijlisa, ijlisu, ijlisi, ijlisa, ijlisna. You will be able to say, if you know your mudariya, the sequence, you know it well. Brother Saeed, Fahima yafhamu. Give the amar. Amar. Ifham. What will be the amar? Ifham. And can you say the rest of it? Ifhama, ifhamu, ifhami, ifhama, ifhamna. Okay. We are just doing extra practices like that. Okay, brother? Hafiza yahfazu. Yahfazu. Ihfaz. 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 And then ihfaza, ihfazu, ihfazi, ihfaza, ihfazna. Okay. Brother Salim? Usjud. Can you say the 6 forms? Usjudna. MashaAllah, that was beautiful. Sister Nusrat, Raka'a. Yarka'u. What will be the amar? Irka. What will be the amar? Irka. Are you with me? See, amar can be either u or e, never a. Okay, fine. Irka. Irka. Irka'a. Irka'u. Irka'i. Irka'a, irka'na. Sister Madina, shakara yashkuru. Ushkur. What will be? Ushkur. And then ushkura, ushkuru, ushkuri, ushkura, ushkarna. Okay. Sister Rahima, you got a biryani in your tabakha yatbukhu. Utbukh. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, excellent. Sister Manas, qata'a yakta'u. Ikta. Ikta'a, ikta'u. No. MashaAllah. No, brother, we are only doing extra for our own practice. What is required is only the first form. But we can do it a little extra. Sister Nasreen, Jama'a yajma'u. Ijma'. Because we got to, Amar is always mabni ala sukun. Ijma'. Ijma'na. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Excellent. Sister Arifa, Abada, Obud. Always ubudu, ubudi, ubuda, ubudina. MashaAllah. Excellent. Sister Suhaina. Okay. Inzilna. MashaAllah. Sister Naima. Arafa yarifu. Irif. Irif. Irif, irifa, irifu, irifi, irifa, irifna, irifna. Okay. Again I say the only first form is required. We are just practicing a little extra, Sister Fatim, okay, leave this. Akala, leave it. We are going to do it separately. Akala will leave it now. Fa'ala yaf'alu. If'al, mashallah. If'ala. If'alu, if'ali, if'ala, if'alna, 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 inshallah. Sister Sumayya, Samia yasma'u. Yasma'u, yes. What will be? Yasma'u. Isma. Isma'a, Isma'u, Isma'i, Isma'a, Isma'na. Very good. Sister Hafsa, Rafa'a yarfa'u. Irfa. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Mumtaz. May Allah bless you and bless all of us with knowledge, inshallah. Sister Abir, are you ready? Darasa yadrusu. Udrus. What will be? Udrus. Udrusa, udrusu, udrusi, udrusa, udrusna. Udrusna. Brother Muhammad, again, alima ya'lamu. I'lam.
I'lamu. I'lama.
I'lami. I'lama. I'lamna. MashaAllah. Brother Hassan, shariba yashrabu. Ishrab. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Samad, halaka yahliku. Ihlik. Ihlika. Ihliki. Ihlika. Ihlikna. MashaAllah. Brother Saeed, kasara yaksiru. Yaksiru. Iksir. Iksir, iksira, iksiru, iksiri, iksira, iksirna. MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Mukim, gasala yagsilu. Igsir. Igsila, iksilu, iksili. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Brother Salim, fataha yaftahu. Correct? Iftah. Iftaha. Iftahu. Iftahi. Iftaha, iftahna, iftahna. MashaAllah. Very good. Nusrat, daraba yadribu. Idrib, idriba, idribu, idribi, idriba, idribna. MashaAllah. Sister Madina, kataba yaktubu. Uktub, uktuba, uktubu, uktubi, uktuba, uktubna. Again, we are not supposed to do, but we are just practicing little extra if we can manage it. Otherwise, the only first form is necessary. Sister Rahima, sa'ala yas'alu. Is'alna. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Sister Arifa, imna. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Mumtaz jiddan. MashaAllah. Okay, Sister Nasreen, dahika, yadhaku. How will you say laugh? What will you say? Idhak. Idhaka. MashaAllah. Mumtaz. Sister Maynaz, rakiba yarkabu. Irkab. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And you know how to do it and you know how to describe it. Inshallah. Very good. Now, there are two which are not following the same rules, which is akala and akhaza. In that, brothers and sisters, according to the common practice of couple of thousands of years, grammarians of the Western countries, they will criticize this. They will say this is abnormality. This is not normal, this is abnormal. I think that's not a nice word to use, abnormal. There are so many abnormalities in English, But according to the practice of the people, it changed. So from akala we got kul. And from akhaza we got khuz. We just have to remember that. So if it is kul, what will be the sixth form? Kul, kula, kulu, kuli, kula, kulna. Khalas. What will be the akhaza? Khuz, khuza, khuzu, khuzi, khuza, khuzna. Okay. Now, the next thing that is written, brothers and sisters, it's very important, you should highlight it. What is written, brother? Hamzatul Amari, Hamzatul Wasli. Okay? The Hamza of Amar is Hamza of assimilation. What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla Ismiya. Where is Mubtada? Hamza. Wa huwa mudaf. And Al-Amri is mudaf ilayhi. Where is our khabar? Hamza again. And huwa mudaf. And wasli is mudaf ilayhi. So this is a Jumla Ismiya. What is the translation? The Hamza of Amr is Hamza of assimilation. Fala. So therefore, do not taktub. Now this is your taktub fi'al mudari'a majzum. Alayha alamatu alamata. Alamatal hamzati. So never put that alamat hamza. What is that? The neck of ain. Never put it. Because it is hamzatul wasal. Okay? It will be wrong to put. Okay? Remember. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now, having done this, we come to the main lesson. Adarsul Rabia Ashara. Lesson number 14. Introduction of Fi'al Amr. Official introduction of Fi'al Amr. This is where Dr. Abdurrahim teaches us Fi'al Amr. Man bil bab. What is the meaning of man bil bab? Who's at the door? Okay. Ana talibun jadidun. Ana talibun jadidun. Lesson number 9, book 1. Are you with me? Ana mubtada, talibun khabar, jadidun naat. What is Mudarris saying? Udkhul. Enter. Brother, what is udkhul? You will say fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Aina fa'il? Fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun taqdiruhu anta. Always in the first form, anta. Fa'iluhu, its fa'il is damirun mustatirun, hidden pronoun, taqdiruhu anta. We have done this. I will be repeating it. Inshallah, you will get used to it. Masmuka. What is your name? Ismi Humayun. Ismi, brother and sister. 2 words. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Ismu is mubtada wa huwa mudaf. Ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. Humayun is the khabar. Very good. Humayun. Kaifa taktubu hazal isma? How do you write this name? So, brother, how will you describe taktubu? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un bidamma. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Okay. Uktubhu. Uktubhu. Brother, uktub. What is uktub? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. What is who doing here? Maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah. Uktubhu ala hazihil warakati. Ala harf jar. What is hazihi? Ism majrur. And brother Muhammad, what is barakati? Muhammad. What is barakati, brother? I caught you by surprise?
Yes, I was writing down.
Okay. Badal. We know it's badal. Alhamdulillah. Badal, I'm going to ask you. So be prepared. Badal. Very good. We know it, inshallah. We are strong in badal. Then those students are saying, Ya Ustaz, O teacher, Ha huna akrabun. There is a scorpion. Akrabun is scorpion. Okay, brother? And remember, akrabun is muannas. What is it? Muannas. Write down muannas. So that when you have to describe it, you won't get confused, brother. Akrabun fil fasli. There is a scorpion in the class. Aina hiya. Do you see? Aina hiya. Where is it? You know? Okay, what is next one, brother and sister? Unzur. What is Madi? Nazara. What is Mudariya? Yanzuru. Unzur. Unzur. How will you describe unzur? Fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. MashaAllah. Unzur. Unzur huna. What is huna? Zarf. Zarfu makan. Okay. Ya Ustad. Hiya tahta maktabi Hishamin. It is under the desk of Hisham. But the hiya is mubtada. Where is your khabar? Only tahta. Tahta is your zarf. Shibu jumla khabar. And what is maktabi? Mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf and Hishamin mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brother and sister. Now Ustad is saying, Al-Mudarris is saying, Uktuluha. Ya ikhwanu. See, ya ikhwanu. See how clever Dr. Abdurrahim is. He will use all these different situations and bring about different verbs to explain us how they are used. Uktulu. Okay, brother, uktulu. How will you describe uktulu? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi nun. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi nun. Where is the file? Al-waw, which is antum. MashaAllah. Now the Tulab is saying, Bima Naktuluha. With what we should kill. Naktulu. Brother, Naktulu. Describe Naktulu. Shall I say Fi'lu Amrin? No way. It's not Amr. Fi'lu Mudariun. Marfoon. You see Dhamma there. So it is Marfoon. Bidhamma. Aina fa'il. Mustatir. Takdiruhu. Nahnu. See, all these things should be very, very clear to you. And you should be able to describe it. This knowledge will help you, brother, in understanding book 3 and even understanding Quran, brother. You will be understanding Quran with a different perspective now. Mudaris is saying, Ya Hisham. So he is addressing Hisham. How does it say? Uktulha bihizaika. With your soul. Brother and sister, you should write down this. Hida'un. And what is Jama? Write down Jama there. Next to it, write down so that you have a good idea about the Jama also. But Hida'un is a shoe. Ahziyatun, shoes. Plural. Shoes. Shoe and shoes. Uktulha bihizaika. Bi harf jar, hizai ism majroor, wa huwa mudaf, and ka mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Uktul. How will you describe uktul? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Aina fa'il? Mustatir. Takdiruhu. MashaAllah. Amatat. Now this is a new verb. We haven't done it. But we'll do it later on, brother. Mata. Can you conjugate, brother? Mata, mata, matu, matat, matata. Bas. Then it changes. Because it is a weak letter in the middle of it. There is a weak letter in the middle of the verb, so the verb is weak. It doesn't conjugate the way we are used to. Okay, brothers and sisters, let us describe it. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi nun. Remember, mabniun ala hadfi nun. Where is the file? Wow, wow, wow. Remember, only in the first form is mustatir. In the rest of it, the file is attached with the verb. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ikra darsa, Ya Ali. Read the lesson. Now here ikra will be fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir takdiru anta. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Brother, here is a'udhu. If I were to write here, what did I write? Aza ya'uzu. Like kala yakulu. Again, as you see, the ain kalima is weak. There is an alif. It will not behave the way we are used to. So we are not going to do it. But most of the time, you will see aza coming in a mudariya form. Okay? If it is aza ya'uzu, 5 in your pocket, brother. Ya'uzu, ta'uzu, ta'uzu, a'uzu, na'uzu. Okay? So, brother and sister, how will you describe ya'uzu? Fi'lun mudariun marfoon bi damma. Sahih? So, a'uzu, how will you describe a'uzu? Fi'lun mudariun marfoon bi damma. Where is the file in a'uzu? mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. Now it is inshallah simple. A'udhu billahi. What is billahi, brother and sister? Jar majrur. Minash shaitani. Again jar majrur. What is rajim? Naat. See, now you can see. Rajim, ash-shaitan, ar-rajim. So it is the naat for shaitan. Okay, fine, brother and sister. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We have done this, but I will do one more time. Bi harf char. Ismi, ism majrur. Wa huwa mudaf. And Allahi, mudaf ilayhi. Ar-Rahmani, naat. Ar-Rahim, naat. Now you know why there is a kasra. Okay, mashallah. Ikra, brother, this was the first, and the night of Laylatul Qadr, this was the first revelation our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got it. Ikra. Okay, brother, now you know what is Ikra. Fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. At that time, anta was Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And today when you will read, Allah is addressing to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to you. When you read Ikra, it means you read now. Ikra. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ikra. Where is the file? Mustatir taqdiru anta. Bismi. Bi harf jar. Ism majrur. And huwa mudaf. And Rabbi mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea now? See, now your mind is working. And you can figure out. Sister Hafsa? Okay. Now comes Allazi. Allazi, first we know it is Ism Mawsul. But what is it doing here? It is a nath. Nath for what? Rabbi. It is a nath for Rabbi. Okay, after that comes Khalaqa. What is Khalaqa? Fi'lu madin mabniun ala fatah. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now this is a complete sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now what is this sentence doing here? Sillatul Mawsul. Because Allazi came as a Ismu Mawsula. So this is your Sillatul Mawsul. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Whenever we will get an opportunity, we are going to analyze a little bit of Quran also, brothers and sisters. Khalaqal insana min alakin. See, now you do not have to translate. That Arabic is right inside you now, inshallah. Khalaqa. Fi'lun madin mabniun ala fatah. Aina fa'il? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-insana maf'ulun bihi. Min alakin jar majroor. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. Ya Ustad, hafiztu hadhihi surah. Okay. Hafiz tu. Brother Hassan. Hafiz fi'l tu fa'il. What is hadhihi? Maf'ulun bihi, brother. Badal hasn't come yet. And what is surata? Now that is your badal. Are you with me? Inshallah. Ayya. See, ayya, because verb is coming later on. Ayya suratin ahfadhu ba'daha. How will you translate that? Which surah I should memorize after it? MashaAllah, you can translate now. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Here comes Amar. Ihfaz. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Okay. Surat at-Tini. Now that is your maf'ulun bihi and mudaf ilayhi. Khudh. Okay, brother. What is khudh? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Khudh daftaraka. Take your book. Khudh Daftaraka haza. Okay. Khuz, take what? Daftara. So what is daftara? Maf'ulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka mudaf. And what is this haza doing? See, we haven't studied. Haza is a naat. When it comes at the end, then it comes as a naat for daftar. Remember this. Just write it down. Haza here as a naat. When it comes in the end, it will be most of the time naat. Inshallah. Waktub and write. Okay, waktub. فعل أمر مبني على سكون فاعل مستتر أنت فيه سورة العلق. Okay. Ya Aba Bakrin. Remember Aba Bakrin. Instead of Abu Bakrin, it became Aba because of Ya. Innaka na'asanu. Brother, remember? Jav'anu, Ghadabanu, Atashanu, Mal'anu, Na'asanu. Same pattern. What is Na'asanu? You are sleepy, you are drowsing. Last में झोंके खा रहा है. Okay, brother and sister. Innaka na'asanu. Ishab. Go. Ilal hammami. Wagsil. Are you with me? Wajhaka. So, brother, wajha is mafulun bihi. Mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Idhab. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala sukun. Wagsil, same thing. Okay? Now, iftahin nawafida. What is this now, brothers and sisters? Iftahin nawafida. Open the windows. Ya Abdullahi. Fa'innal ghurfata muzlimatun. What is the meaning of muzlimatun? Dark. The room is dark. Wal jawwa harun. And the weather is hot. Brother, jawwa. Why jawwa? It is mawtufun ala ghurfata. Because of wow, it is mawtufun ala ghurfata. Okay? Clear, brothers and sisters? Iftahin nawafida ya Abdullah fa innal ghurfata muzlimatun wal jawwa harun. Okay. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyati masbu talibil jadidi. What will you answer? Ismuhu Humayun. Aina kanatil akrabu. Where was the scorpion? Kanat tahta maktabi Hishamin. Okay. Manilladhi katalaha. Katalaha Hishamun. What will you say? Katalaha Hishamun. Bima katalaha. Katalaha bihizaihi. Bihizaihi. His soul. Okay. Ayya suratin hafiza aliyun. Hafiza suratal alaki. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Sahih ma yali. Qala al-mudarrisu li aliyin. Uktulil akraba. Is it correct? No. Qala al-mudarrisu li Hishamin. Inshallah, this is very easy. Only the names you have to remember. Qala al-mudarrisu li Hishamin. Iftahin nawafida. He said to the Abdullah. Qala al-mudarrisu li Abdullahi. Fine, brother. Qala al-mudarrisu li Himayun. Izhab ila hammam. No. Qala al-mudarrisu li Abi Bakrin. Li Abi Bakrin. Li Abi Bakrin. Abu Bakrin, Abba Bakrin, and Abi Bakrin. Li will make it into Abi Bakrin. Fine, brothers and sisters. قال المدرس لعلي احفظ سورة النبأ. What will you say? Surat al-Tini. He said, memorize Surah Teen. Abu Bakran, Li Abu Bakrin. It is written there. How will you write Li Abu Bakrin? It is mentioned here. Okay, I think we will take a break, inshallah, and then we will continue the lesson. So far, is it clear? Inshallah. Sister Sumayya, is it understanding is better than yesterday? So it takes time, brother. Day or two, and brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. Now we go to exercise number 3. And I had already told you to write it Bab Nasara. So look at it, brother. Anta taktubu. So in order to make Amar, first we remove Harfu Mudariya, which is Ta. And at the same time, you give Lam Kalima Sukun. Can you read it now? We can't. Then we have to bring the Hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Do you want me to write it? Or it is there in the book. We have done it before, you know. So then we brought it. Now Hamza is brought. What vowel sign should we give to Hamza? And if the Ain Kalima has a Dhamma, we give it a Dhamma. If there is no Dhamma on Ain Kalima, then it is always Kasra. That's it. It's very simple. But you got to do it, brothers and sisters. You got to conjugate yourself. Okay. So it became Uktub. Now, Anta Tadkhulu. Try to remove Harfu Mudariya and give a Sukun to Lam Kalima. Can you read? No, you can't. So you got to bring Hamzatul Wasal. So it became Udkhul. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So there are a few examples. Ukhruj min al-fasli ya Bashir. Ukhruj. Kharaja yakhruju ukhruj. Sahi? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir takdirhu anta. It will go all the way like that, okay? Uktub darsaka ya Ali. Usjud lillahi. Unzur ila dhaka jabali. Uktul hadhil hayyata. Again, who's making the count of killing snakes? Brother Muhammad. Uktul hadhil hayyata. Ya ammi. Udkhul ya Hamid. Enter Ahmed. Ushkur rabbaka. Uskut ya waladu. Sakata yaskutu uskut. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. You want to write down a little rough meaning? Brother Hassan, shut up. Uskut means shut up. Okay. Uknus. Kanasa yaknusu uknus. Sweep. 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 Jadu lagao. Sweep. Hadhil ghurfata. Sweep this room. Now all of these, brothers and sisters, I will say it quickly. Kharaja yakhruju ukhruj. Kataba yaktubu uktub. Sajada yasjudu usjud. Nazara yanzuru unzur. Katala yaktulu uktul. Dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. And sakata yaskutu uskut. And then kanasa yaknusu uknus. What are these, brothers and sisters? These are all Bab Nasara. Now we come to Ba, which is Bab Daraba. Anta tajlisu. So, in order to make Amar, you remove Harfu Mudariya and you give Lam Kalima Sukun. Can you read it? No, you can't. So you bring Hamzatul Wasal. And what vowel sign should we give? Kasra. Ageless. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Anta tagsilu. Egsil. Correct? Okay. Ijlis huna ya Bilal. So what is ijlis? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Iksil wajhaka bis sabun. Wash your face with soap. Irji ba'da sa'atin. Return after an hour. Come back after an hour. Inzil min sayarati ya akhi. Inzil min as-sayarati ya akhi. قال الله تعالى لموسى. Allah said to Musa alayhi salam, idrib bi asaka al-hajara. Now here, let us analyze this. Idrib bi asaka al-hajara. Fine, brother. Idrib. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdirhu anta. Okay. B asa ism majrur. Wa huwa mudaf. Ka mudaf ilayh. And al-hajara. Al-hajara. Maf'ulun bihi. Mansub. Hit. Hit what? The stone. So it is hajara. Maf'ulun bihi. Got the idea, inshallah. So, jalasa yajlisu, ijlis, gasala yagsilu, igsil, raja'a yarjiu, irji, nazala yanzilu, inzil, daraba yadribu, idrib. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now here we have two examples. Anta tazhabu. Tazhabu change into idhab. And you know how to do it. Anta taftahu. Taftahu change into iftah. Okay. Iftah kitabaka ya Ibrahim. Ifaz darsaka. Ikra hadha darsa. Idhab ila al-masjidi. Irkab darrajataka. Il'ab ma ukhtika. Ya Ismail. Okay, now these are, brothers and sisters, as you can see, the Hamzatul Wasal still gets a kasra in Amar. But then, Fataha yaftahu is Bab Fataha. And then Hafiza. What is Hafiza Yafadu? Bab Samiya. So in both cases, brothers and sisters, when the Mudariya verb is formed, the Ain Kalima has a Fatah. Is it correct? Fataha Yaftahu. Hafiza Yafazu. So in both cases, the Mudariya has Ain Kalima Fatah. Okay, that's what we have to understand. Okay, and then in both cases, the Hamzatul Wasal gets a kasra. The simplest way is, brother, if there is a Dhamma on Ain Kalima, Hamzatul Wasal gets a Dhamma. Otherwise, kasra. Khalas. Otherwise, kasra. Khalas. Okay. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ishrab ma'a baridan. Aina maktubul barid ya Sayyidi. Where is the post office? What is the answer? Ana la adri. What is the meaning of ana la adri? I don't know. Is'al zaka rajula. Is'al zaka rajula. Ask that person. Ana rajulun gharibun. But garib does not mean poor. In Urdu, garib means poor. But here, garib means I am a stranger. I am a stranger. Okay. Is'al. Analyze, brother. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Brother, what is zaka? Maf'ulun bihi. Zaka is maf'ulun bihi. Or rajula. Badal. Huh, brother? Very good, brother. Alhamdulillah. Irfa rasaka, raise your head. Huh? Irfa sautaka, raise your voice. Are you with me? Irfa sautaka, raise your voice. Okay. We already did that. قال الله تعالى في القرآن اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. We already did that. قال الله تعالى لموسى عليه السلام اذهب إلى فرعون. Okay. وقال اذهب أنت وأخوك. اذهب أنت وأخوك. Okay, brother. Anta ta'kulu. The amar is kul. Anta ta'khuzu. Amar is khuz. Now we come to exercise number 5. We already did exercise number 4 earlier. Here is something, brothers and sisters, that the first form of amar ends with a sukoon. And if it is followed by a noun with al, and because in al also there is hamzatul wasal, which we do not pronounce, so we end up with having 2 sukoons. Okay? Watch this, brothers and sisters. Uktub, and then are you with me, brother? Uktub darsa. Okay, here is al. Because it is hamzatul wasal, we don't pronounce it because a word has come before it. Okay, we are having sukoon here and sukoon there. We have a situation where we have 2 sukoons, and in Arabic language, 2 sukoons cannot come together. Iltikai sakinaini, meeting of 2 sukoons is not permissible because you cannot pronounce it. Then we give a kasra. So how will you now say it? Uktubid darsa, uktubid darsa. Are you with me? Now, and sometimes in the Quran it will be written like that. But brothers and sisters, those who do not know the language, they really don't know whether it is amar or something else. But you will be able to figure out that it is an amar. Because you know the language. Others will never be able to figure out what's going on in the sentence. They will just read it. Okay? So you will immediately know that there is a fi'l amar there. Even if you don't see the sukoon, you will see that it is fi'l amar. Because fi'l cannot end with a kasra. It cannot end with a kasra. So there is no such thing as uktubi. So it is kasra given to assimilate. Are you with me, brother and sister? This is what we are learning here. Can you follow me, brothers and sisters? Uktubid darsa. Iqra'il Qur'ana. Are you with me? Ishrabil kahwata. Okay. Ilabil ana. Now look at this. Ya hami duktub. What will you say? Ya hami duktub. Udkhul wajlis. Ifham. Qala li abi. Then you have to put them abifham. Okay? Inshallah. Read the following, remembering the rules of how the hamzatul wasal, where there is a sakin in al. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? First sentence, how will you pronounce? Kul washrab. Washrab. Fine, brother. Next one, how will you pronounce? Iqra'id darsa. Wafhamhu. Fine. Next one, Iqra waqtu. What is the next one? Ukhruj wal ab. Very good. Next one, brothers and sisters. Izabil ana. Warji. Ba'da thuluthi sa'atin. Iftahil mizya'a. Wasma'il akhbara. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Iftahil mizya'a. Wasma'il akhbara. What about next one? Khudh. There is no khudh hadhil hakibata. Waftaha. And open it. Izhab ila al-mudiri was'alhu. Are you with me? Was'alhu. Everybody there? Was'alhu. Brother, if you write them down, Sister Hafza, on a separate piece of paper, and then you put your kasras wherever it is necessary. That sukoon of the fi'al amr at the end change into kasra. How will you pronounce the ninth one? Khudhil kuba wagsilhu. Very good. قال الله تعالى ليحيى عليه السلام يا يحيى. How will you say? Khuzil kitab. Now, brother, in the Quran you may not see sukoon. But you know here it is fi'al amr. And which is mabniun ala sukoon. Even if sukoon is not written, you know it. Khuzil kitaba bikuwatin. وقال تعالى لآدم عليه السلام. How will you pronounce now? Ya Adam muskun anta wa zawjuka al jannata. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now here are different forms of amr. Izhab. Ya hami duzhab. Ya ikhwa nuzhabu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ya amina tuzhabi. Ya akhwa tuzhabna. Do you see how we have to pronounce? Inshallah. Now, here is your exercise. You got to do it, brothers and sisters. Brother Muhammad, would you like to do the first one? Loudly.
Ya ayyuhat tullabud khulul fasla wajlisu waqtubud dars.
MashaAllah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Ya ayyuhat tullabud khulu al fasla wajlisu waqtubud darsa. Brother Hassan, can you try the next one? MashaAllah. Ukhtiki. Very good, brother and sister. Brother Abdul Samad. Kulu washrabu. Washrabu. Brother Saeed. Sayyadati. There are more than one lady. Brother Abdul Mukim. Ta'alay. MashaAllah. Very good. So you have an idea, brothers and sisters. It's not a difficult thing. We are just trying to assimilate two words. Okay. Ta'alay. Brothers and sisters, write down. Ta'alay. It's Amr. Okay, write down underneath. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniyun ala. مبني على حذف نون. علي فعل أمر مبني على حذف نون. This is not a three-letter verb. This is, when we learn Later on, it is form 6. Huh? It is form 6. Ta'ala, yata'ala. Huh? These are all very easy. But let's not go into detail now. So this is anti. Huh? And the verb is, let me write down this. Huh? This is the verb, brother. Tata a layna. Layna, sorry. Tata a layna. This is the verb, brothers and sisters. How do I make amar? I drop this and I drop this. Do I need hamza? No, because there is no sukun there. I can read it. So what is the verb left now? Ta'alay. Are you with me? And what is this? Is for anti. What is for muzakkar? Ta'ala. But you will never hear ta'ala. What will you hear? Ta'al. Ta'al. But it is ta'ala. Again, this is form 6. We will learn inshallah later on. But you can write down there that ta'ala is for anti and for anta is ta'ala. Sister Hafsa, you do the 6th one. Iksilu wujuhakum wa aydiyakum. Sister Abir, ubudna Allah, ubudna Allah wasjudna lahu. Sister Sukhaina, il abu ba'da darsi. Sister Naima, khudhi. This is for anti. Khudhi kitabaki ya Suad. Very good. Sister Fatima, fi Surah Al-Baqarah. Qala Allahu Ta'ala fi Surah Al-Baqarah. This is such a beautiful ayah, brother. Ya ayyuhanna su'budu rabbakumul ladhi khalaqakum walladhina min qablikum. Let us try to analyze a little bit, brothers and sisters. Ubudu. What is ubudu? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. MashaAllah. Where is the file? Wow. And where is mafulun bihi? Rabba. Wa huwa mudaf kum mudaf ilayhi. And allazi is your naat for rabbakum. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. How will you now pronounce this, brother? Amanurka'u. How will you say? Amanurka'u. Wasjudu. Wa'budu. Rabbakum. Waf'alul khayra. Okay. Waf'alul khayra. Okay, brothers and sisters? Irka'u. What is it? Irka'u. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi noon. Both of them, all of them are. Wasjudu, hazfi noon. Wa'budu, hazfi noon. Waf'alu, hazfi noon. Are you with me? Now you can understand very well this. That these are all amar coming together. In one ayah, so many amar coming together. And then we have mafulun bihis. Now this is a very beautiful exercise. Put fil firaq in the blanks. Suitable fi'l amar. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? What will you say now? Well, maybe we should start. Where did we leave? Fatima, did you, Sister Sumaya? This is your turn. Huh? Whom are you addressing? So what will you say, Sister Sumaya? Shall I say Ikra? Ikra'u? What will you say? Ikra'i. Now, brother, this thing will not come unless you sit down and do the conjugation. What will you write now, sister? Ikra. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikra'i. Analyze it. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi noon. Where is the file? Where is the file? Al-Ya is there. File is there. Ya is your file. Anti. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikra'i. Ikra'il Qur'ana. Ya Maryam. Fine. Sister, Ya awladu. Kulu. Washrabu. Yashrabul kahwata. Kulul khubza. Washrabul kahwata. Very good. Sister Madina. Uktul. It will be Uktul. Hadhil akraba. Ya abi. Sister Nusrat. Qala Khalidun li zamili Zakaria. ما معنى هذه الكلمة؟ قال زكريا أنا لا أدري. اسأل المدرسة. What will you say? اسأل المدرسة. اسأل المدرسة. Sahih? Very good. Brother Muhammad, number 8 is yours. Bidhaka Sikkini, Hadi, Ya Khatija. So you are addressing Khatija. How will you say? What do you do? With a knife? Ikta'i. How will you write down? Ikta'i. Ikta'i. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikta'i. How will you describe Ikta'i? Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala hazfi noon. And where is the file? Ya is your file. Good, brothers and sisters. Now, Brother Hassan. MashaAllah. Uktub. Uktub bismika. Uktub bismika. Again you have to join them. Uktub bismika. Uktub bismika. Very good. Brother Abdul Samad. No. Ila maktabati. To the library. You are telling all the students. What will you say? Izhabna. Izhabna al-ana. Izhabna al-ana. Are you with me, everybody? Izhabna al-ana. Ila al-maktabi. And then what will you say? What do you do with newspapers and magazines? Waqra'ana. What will you say? Waqra'ana. Sufal wal majallati. MashaAllah, majallati. Mafulun bihi. Jama muannas salim. And then these are all muannas. Sum marji'ana. Marji'ana. Sum marji'ana. Ila al-fasli ba'da nisfi sa'atin. Okay, brother? You did get confused. What will be the first verb? Now I think I better remove some of them. First will be izhabna. Are you with me? Correct? And then, see how I'm writing? Are you with me? And then, okay, and then summa. This is what it is. Got the idea? Huh? Did you all get it? Sumaya? First is habna, and then waqra'na, and then thum marji'na. Huh? 3 amars. Did you get it? Inshallah? Huh? Inshallah? And in all of them, fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun, and the file is tanun. Noon is your file. Okay? Brother Said, your turn. Ya Ammaru.
يا عمار منديلك وسيع جدا فاغسله.
MashaAllah. Fagsilhu. Excellent. That was good. Fagsilhu. Wash it. Huh? Very good. Yes. See, kunna means antunna. So it will be igsilna. Igsilna. Huh? What will you write down? No. Igsilna. Huh? Wujuha kunna. Igsilna. Huh? Brothers and sisters, the next sentence is Aqsamul fi'ali thalathatun. Madin wa mudariun wa amrun. Nahwa. Zahaba yadhabu izhab. Alhamdulillah, we know all this. We know this, but Hassan, inshallah. Al-kalimatul jadidatu. Akrabun, akaribu, mafa'ilu. Hidha'un, ahdiyatun. Are you with me? Following me? Jannatun, jannatun. Nasanu. Monas is nasa. Do you remember, brothers, sisters, all these things, or you have forgotten? Jav'anu, jav'a. Atshanu, atsha. Ghadbanu, ghadba. So you know that, huh? Fine. Huh? Kubun, akwabun. Sautun, aswatun. Yadun, aidin. And when you put alif lam, it becomes aidi. Why? Aidin became al-aidi. We are going to learn in book 3. Huh? This is very interesting thing here, special nouns we are going to learn. These nouns are called mankus, and they have a different spelling rules. Inshallah we'll learn. Huh? It's just aidin, when you put alif lam, in other words, when you make it definite, then it becomes al-aidi. Huh? Okay. Zawjun, brother, zawjun means spouse, both male and female. Okay. Alakun, midyaun is radio. Midyaun is radio. Jawun, weather. Gharibun, stranger. Jama, ghurabau. Fukarau, ulamau. Fine. Musa, actually it is Musan. That is razor. Mudlimun, dark. Kanasa, yaknusu. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Are you with me? Kanasa, yaknusu, amar. Oknos, brother. You got to be careful. Oknos. Can we say the 6 forms? Oknus, uknusa, uknusu, uknusi, uknusa, uknusna. Very good, brother and sister. Okay. Nazara, yanzuru, amar, unzur. Can we say the 6 forms? Unzur, unzura, unzuru, unzuri, unzura, unzurna. Very good. Sakata, yaskutu, amar, uskut, uskuta, uskuta, uskutu, uskuti, uskuta, uskutna. Are you with me, brothers? So if you say to a boy, uskut, keep quiet. And if you say to a girl, you will say uskuti. Inshallah. Jama'a yajma'u. What will be the amar? Ijma. 6 forms. Ijma'a, ijma'u, ijma'i, ijma'a, ijma'na. Very good, brother and sister. Okay. Tabaha, yatbukhu, amar. Utbukh, utbukha, utbukhu, utbukhi, utbukha, utbukhna. Okay. Kata, yakta'u. Ikta, ikta'a, ikta'u, ikta'i, ikta'a, ikta'na. Fine. Halaka, yahliku. Ihlik, ihlika, ihliku, ihliki, ihlika, ihlikna. Fine, brother. Abada, ya'budu. U'bud, u'buda, u'budu, u'budi, u'buda, u'budna. MashaAllah. Very good. You are getting better. Alima, ya'alamu. I'lam. I'lam, i'lama, i'lamu, i'lami, i'lama, i'lamna. Mana'a yamna'u. Imna. Are you with me? And then imna'a, imna'u, imna'i, imna'a, imna'na. And okay. Adha ya'uzu. This is a weak verb, so we leave it. Inshallah. Adha ya'uzu. Okay, brothers and sisters. I hope you did not find it difficult, because we did practice Amar before we came to the lesson of Amar. Now, from here on, we explore more into Mudariya. And here something is very beautiful coming, brothers and sisters. And that is the introduction of La an-Nahiyatu. What is it? You can write down introduction of La an-Nahiyatu. La an-Nahiyatu. We have got 2 kinds of La. Okay, brother and sister? La an La of negation. What is it, brother? Or you can call it negative law. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now we come to La an Nahiyatu. What will you call this, brother? Preventive law. In this lesson, brothers and sisters, I'm giving you a little hint. We have still 7 minutes left. There is a difference between la and nafiyatu and la and nahiyatu. La and nafiyatu does not change fi'l mudariya. Okay? Ana la ashrabu shay alan. I don't want to drink tea. Ana la azhabu ila souk kulla yawmin. I don't go to the market every day. Okay? But what happens when you use la nahiya? It has an impact on fi'l mudariya. It will make fi'l mudariya majzoom. What will it make? Majzoom. Now we are learning. Okay. Here, brother, I tell you. Ijlis. What is the meaning of ijlis? Sit. Now I want to tell you, don't sit. What will be? La ijlis? Ijlis? La ijlis? No, that is not right, brother. Ijlis is ijlis. You cannot put la there. What will you say? La tajlis. Are you with me? What will you say? La tajlis. La tajlis huna ya akhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? La tajlis huna ya akhi. What happened? La an-nahiyatu came and fi'l mudariya became majzoom. La ta'kul, la tajlis, la taktub, la taqra. All of them will become majzoom. Very good question. La and nahiyatu tufidu amar. It indicates amar, but it's not fi'l amar. Fi'l amar, we know fi'l amar. But la nahiya has the indication or the power of amar. La tajlis huna. Don't sit here. Ana la ajlisu huna. I don't sit here. So ana la ajlisu. But if I have to tell you, I cannot give amar to myself. We start with first using la nahiya for the second person. Then we will come to third person. But la nahiya will not be used for first person. Okay? Okay. And then if I tell you la tajlis, let us start with our 6 forms. What are those 6 forms of second person? Tajlisu, tajlisani, tajlisuna, tajlisina, tajlisani, tajlisna. Okay. Use la nahiya now. La tajlis. And then la tajlisa, because we want to make it now majzoom. Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay, let me write it down. Okay? What is tajlisani? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi subuti nun. Now I tell you la an-nahiya. What will happen now? Noon is out. Noon aata hai, noon jata hai. Are you with me, brother and sister? How will you describe now? Now you know la nahiya makes the fi'l mudariya majzoom. Period. Majzoom. Okay, so you will say la an-nahiyatu. Fine, brother. Tajlisa fi'lu mudari'un majzoomun. What is it now? be harfi noon. Are you with me? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun be harfi noon. Fine, brothers and sisters. Tajlisuna. Now all of them are, the whole group comes and wants to sit on the chair. And we say, don't sit here. To all of them. La tajlisu huna. Tajlisuna. Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. La an-nahiya. What is tajlisu? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun. By tomorrow you will become expert, inshallah. Fi'lun mudari'un. Now it is majzum. Remember, moods of mudari'a. Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hadfi nun. Where is the file? Wow. Where is the file here? Alif. Okay. Tajlisina. Ijlisi. Sit here. Ijlisi huna. Ya Hafsa. Now I have to tell her, don't sit here. La tajlisi. What was actually tajlisina? Let me write down. How do I describe tajlisina? Fi'lun mudari'un marfu'un bi thubuti nun. Are you with me? Now I put it here. La. La an-nahiya. What will I say? La tajlisi. So what is tajlisi? Fi'lun mudari'un majzumun bi hadfi nun. Where is the file? Yeah. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? You got the idea? So this is what it is, and it's going to become very interesting. And you will see, we will learn so many things, and they are very easy. Once you have a good foundation of the moods of mudari'a, and you know that there are 3 divisions, 5 in your pocket, noon aata hai, noon jata hai, and mabni. So you know how to make them majzum. Okay. 5 in the pocket, it's very easy. You just put a sukun. Okay. But what happens to noon aata hai, noon jata hai? When you put la nahiya, the noon jata hai. Are you with me? Okay. So it's very easy. And we are going to learn this, inshallah. It's a very interesting lesson. Brother, I hope you will all attend the next few lessons. Lesson number 16 is, I cannot overemphasize. It is so important. You are learning a new concept in lesson number 16. And I hope you will all come in time. And we'll do it slowly. If it takes 2 sessions, we will do it in 2 sessions. But we will do it very slowly, inshallah. Most important concept is lesson number 16, inshallah. Okay, brothers and sisters. Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa dhurriyyatina qurrata a'yunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما